Oh, say does that star.
Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards can't hit. And here's Memphis now. Here's Morant. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Morant. From deep, Bane. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
First team.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Bane. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Towns against Morant. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Up top, Edwards, guarded by Bane. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Bane. Tipped away. Stolen by Russell. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Bane. And he's going for the oop here. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Edwards against Bane. Pass to Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bane against Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Yep, count it. Morant's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Bane. Edwards against Bane. Edwards can't hit. Outside Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
And Morant drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at small forward. Outside Morant, pass to Bane, fires the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Uncontested look, can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Towns. Now Edwards. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And it's Morant off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
NBA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Here's Morant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Morant against Russell. Pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Towns. That shot missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Edwards against Bane. Here's Edwards. He's got 11.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. 1:44 left in the first half. And here's Edwards outside. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And here's Bane. And here's Adams, defended by Gobert. Jackson, pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Bane with it. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Russell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Bane against Edwards. Prince. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Edwards against Bane. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Off target with the 3. Ooh, it's stolen away. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Green. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Outside McDaniels. On the wing, Noel. Shot clock at 5. Offline with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Here's McDaniels, and the layup is good off the glass. McDaniels got his first points of the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Now Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Now Reed. Right side McDaniels. Outside Anderson. From about 19, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Reed. He's closely guarded. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in. Anderson with a screen on Jones. Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Oh, there's the alley.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Rivers. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Conchar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Reed controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Jones, guarded closely. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. Launches a 3. No good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Misses the layup. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Green for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
More shooter than penetrator. Danny Green pulls up and knocks it down.
Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Here's Rivers. Here's Noel, 6 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Conchar. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Anderson. Reed in the post. He's against Tillman. Back to Anderson. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Once again, fans, your Grizzlies breakfast.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3, small forward.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And he lays it up and in.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Outside Morant. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
The 3 from Russell. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And it's Morant missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Towns is screen on Bain. Bain against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Morant against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Bain. Oh, and Towns with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks.
Torian Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Russell. Edwards a screen on Morant. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
They set the pick. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 26.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Outside Edwards. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Can't connect from short range. Memphis trailing here. Right side Bain. Morant against Russell. Morant, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside Russell. And stolen by Morant. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. And nails the trade.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards is doubled. Over to the wing. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Morant. Puts one up from 19. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards. Here he goes. Count it.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant. Yes!
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need...
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing!
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keep the ball moving.
Here's Morant. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. 4 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Edwards against Mitchell. The wide open look here for Garland. Connects from three-point range.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers doors won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now, here's Mobley. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. As we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now, here's Garland. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now, here is Russell. Out to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Here's Garland. There's the drive. The slam dunk by Garland.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the shot is good.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Garland looking it over. Mitchell in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards kicks to Russell. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on LeVert. There's the lob to Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here's Mitchell. And Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Back to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. Mobley looking it over. Another shot. A special move before the shot. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
Oh, I love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Prince.
Well, Taurean Prince can have a long career precisely for this reason. His defense is so sound.
Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Kicks to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
To the left wing. Russell against Garland. Towns for three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Prince. Gobert the pass to Edwards.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Mitchell against Prince. Pass to LeVert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Popped up there for Edwards.
This to me is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Garland with it. He's got 5. It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. LeVert's got 5.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Outside Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Passes to LeVert. Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert off with the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Followed
21. The Timberwolves. 25.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Wade gets the bucket. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Rivers passes to Reed. Anderson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he can't get the first one. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Anderson outside. Now Rivers. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rubio with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Wade passes to Love. He kicks to Rubio. In the corner, Okoro with it. Rubio outside. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
That's a bailout bucket there. Rubio keeps his eyes up, sees the clock ticking down.
Here's Noel. Down low. Anderson can't get it to go. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And so they foul intentionally. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Anderson has it in the corner. And here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Boy, what a pretty pass from Austin Rivers. That is an improved aspect to his game.
2 minutes.
Rivers against Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. From outside the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right wing. Pass to Rivers. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Rubio against Rivers. And the layup's good off the glass. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
The kick out to Anderson. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Rubio, the pass away. The feed now to Anderson. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Rivers. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Timberwolves made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Anderson. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniel. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Rivers.
That's Taurean Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
LeVert the pass to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Garland, on the wing Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns against Mitchell. Towns down low, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint. Good night.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Prince with it. Garland picks him up. That one falls. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Minnesota?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Passes it to LeVert. It's stolen by Edwards. Garland against Russell. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Towns, a screen on Garland. 4 on the shot clock. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Garland against Russell. And the pass to LeVert.
2 minutes.
And another miss by Cleveland.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns finds Edwards. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Garland is doubled. The drive by Mitchell. Back to Garland. To stop the drought. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy skilled at creating opportunities.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Okay, now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Minnesota.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Edwards.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mitchell against Russell. LeVert kicks to Mobley. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Oh, say does that
But the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Now here's Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Towns with the steal. Pass to Russell. Prince kicks to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires for 3. Horford with the rebound. To the middle. Poke loose. Smart passes to Williams. Brown inside the line. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Towns. Up top, Russell, guarded by Smart. Edwards against Brown. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Tatum with the screen on Edwards. Brown the pass to Tatum. Here's Smart. Back to Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Russell against Smart. Kicks to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Smart. Brown outside. A 3 ball. That doesn't go either for Brown.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Russell passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards dishes to Russell. Pulls it from the elbow. No good. Good work defensively by Smart. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Edwards passes to Russell. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now here's Brown after D'Angelo Russell's miss, and Horford wide open. He shoots, trains the 3-pointer.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards looking it over and taken away by Brown for the finish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Now here's Edwards. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Here's Brown. Gobert with the block. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Boston on top. They're up by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. And they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Tatum kicks to Brown for the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Prince, the pass to Edwards. On the clock. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Tatum. No good on the shot. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Slam ball, but he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
He kicks to Gobert. Russell looking around. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Outside, Towns. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. When they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Towns doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Brown against Edwards. Outside, Russell. High post, Gobert over Williams, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brown against Edwards.
2 minutes.
Brown feeling out a bit. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. 5 to shoot. Towns kicks to Russell. Fires the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Outside Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Edwards. The block just stops it cold and takes possession. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Launches it. Edwards with another miss. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Smart dishes to Brown. Outside, Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Tough defense doesn't dissuade Horford at all. I mean, he just mans up and works right through it.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, it's not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
And some good action.
15.
Half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Griffin. And there's Jackson. And it's Gallinari in at the 4 spot. That's the Boston 5. Drills it from outside. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Rivers passes to Noel. This is it to Reed. Here's Noel. Inside. And Griffin sends it back.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. Ripped away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rivers passes to Anderson. Stolen by Brogdon. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field.
In one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
Here's Reed, and there's the pass to Rivers. Minnesota working with the new shot clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Rivers against White. Gallinari outside. Brogdon outside. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Up top, Rivers. White covering. Rivers kicks to Anderson. Back to Rivers. A three. It doesn't go for him. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Brogdon looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffin. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Noel. Gallinari covering. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Noel. Good on the three-point shot. Noel's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
White the pass to Jackson. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the paint, Noel. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Rivers. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out of transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Kicks it out to Prince. Drills the three-pointer. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Down low. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Celtics foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Celtics trail by 10. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. But Timberwolves on top. They're up by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Half-court guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 2. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Prince kicks to Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. And shot on the way. Bullseye. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Tatum with a screen on Edwards. Here's Brown. Russell trying to free himself up. And it's Brown missing. The Timberwolves shooting around 41% on the night. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Smart against Russell. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Russell against Smart. Russell passes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
Shoots it. That doesn't go either for Brown. Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Edwards. With the drive. Outside Russell. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Got that one up quick. And that's now 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and Rex defense is in transition.
Smart against Russell. Out to Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Smart wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns kicks to Edwards from the arc. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
1:10 left in the 4th quarter. 3-pointer. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 9 points with the basket from Horford.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the 3-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Brown against Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. Now here's Tatum. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Horford, good.
Few bigs are better in the 2-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like you saw there.
Towns, a screen on Brown. rebound against Edwards. Towns the screen. There's the triple. And Anthony Edwards gets the three. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
coming to you live on, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Here's Towns. The shot comes out. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Edwards.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Ball stolen. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And Morant drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Edwards.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. 10 points for him.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 6.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Russell from outside. And Morant clears the board.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Bane. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
From deep, Bane. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under
He beat the buzzer.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. It looks like he might have been a little late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one spot. Pass to Towns from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And he gets the bucket. Bane's got 5 now. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Pass to Brooks. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now Brooks. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Driving in. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 14.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards.
I saw it. Wow. And he saw it.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. The 3-ball. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 1:33 left in the second. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
The previous play is under review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And he makes the first.
For your first Avenue breaker.
And Morant drops them both. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. 58 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Rivers, hounded by Morant. Outside McDaniels. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Shot's good by Morant.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Rivers, hounded by Morant. Outside McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Anderson with a screen on Morant. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Jumps up. And then Morant with the dunk.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Anderson with a screen on Morant. Here's Rivers. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in trend. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Anderson in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson with a screen. Here's Noel. Gets a very good look and converts.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Green. No luck on that one. Nice D from Reed. Here's Noel. Drops in the layup for two. Noel's gotten his second bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Back to Daniels. Anderson with a screen. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Changes up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Conchar. This one for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conchar's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Noel. Misses off the left iron. Stolen by Reed. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Rivers. Defended by Jones. Outside, Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
The ball's knocked loose.
2 minutes.
Outside Jones. There's a screen. Pass to Conchar. All alone on the break. Here's Noel. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Rivers.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Noel, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Reed. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count it. Good.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Jones with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Misses from close range. The Timberwolves trail. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Reed. Now here's Anderson. Here's Noel. He's got 6. On the wing, Rivers. It's good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Bane, no good. Bane's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's Towns, defended by Jackson. Bane against Russell. Back to Towns. To tie it up. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Outside for Moran. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. Second shot opportunity. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Outside for Russell. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bane with a screen on Edwards. Here's Moran. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Now Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Russell. Towns against Jackson. Towns passes to Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Towns, the rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside Bane.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Brooks.
2 minutes.
Back to Bane. Lets it go. Gets an open look and hits it. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pass to Towns. Over to the left wing. Prince with the bucket. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. The three. Counted from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
What we know about Dylan Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And Edwards slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. From deep, Morant. And the three-pointer goes.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Pass to Towns. Money on the 19-footer.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.
mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Prince's shot is good.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Garland surveying the D. It's stolen by Gobert. Prince with it. He's picked up by LeVert. For 3, Edwards. LeVert grabs the miss. The drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, it seemed like there was a message behind that. Garland showing he's not to be taken lightly off the drive.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
He takes it in, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Prince. A three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Garland. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Edwards passes to Towns. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Now Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now, here is Russell. At the top of the key, Towns. Now the pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
That shot off. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Edwards. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Edwards. Over Mitchell. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Here is Edwards. Has to go back. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. That is nasty, Evan Mobley. That's almost unfair.
Edwards looking it over. Towns a screen on Mitchell.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And so it's the Cleveland.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Russell. Outside, Towns. LeVert against Russell. Towns for three. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Prince against LeVert. Right side, Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Russell. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Garland against Russell. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Gobert kicks to Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, here's Garland. He has 7. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell.
You can see with the contest right there that defensively Towns arrived in the NBA prepared to make an impact.
Russell with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. For 3. And it's Towns missing. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Towns. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
2 minutes remaining.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here is Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Gobert with the block. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Good on the shot. Towns has got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Here's LeVert. Kicks it to Allen. Mobley outside. Russell against Garland. Here's Mobley. Plays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got 6 points.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Towns against Mitchell. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. Dives to the hoop. He feeds it to Mobley. It's stolen by Edwards. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Towns for 3. Another miss by Towns. Mitchell outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 21, the Cavaliers 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Wade in at the small forward spot. And the basket by Rubio. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage 2-point looks.
Kicks it out to Love. Rubio against Rivers. Back to Love. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Okoro's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Rivers against Rubio. Back to Wade. The layup off target. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Anderson inside. Lopez covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. For the lead, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rubio with it. And it's Wade in the corner. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Rubio against Rivers. So the wing on the left. Now here's Wade. Tight defense on him. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Keep the weight. Up and in on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Rivers looking over the floor. Nick Daniels up top. Pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Cavaliers with the rebound. Okoro with it. Dubbed by Rivers. Wade with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Reed. Stolen by Okoro. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Rubio, the pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Pass to Okoro. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Okoro's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Noel. Pass to Rivers. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Reed with it. Lopez is there. 2 points. That one goes.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Stolen by Okoro. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers who brings the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Now, here's Garland. Over to the left wing. Here's Mobley. Exit out to Garland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Mitchell against Edwards. The kick out to Town. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Russell. Garland dishes to Mobley. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Mitchell up top. Just 5 on the clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to LeVert. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns, a screen on Garland. Outside, Towns. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Prince.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Mitchell outside. And the rejection by Towns. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offensive rebound, and it's Towns on the follow.
Your stars shine bright in the toughest moments. Towns, the look of a superstar.
Edwards against Mitchell. The dish to Garland. Over to the wing. Mitchell outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Edwards against Mitchell. Prince wide open and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're trailing by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. And it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Here's Edwards. Can't cash in. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it.
All right, everyone. Greetings from a matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Edwards against Brown. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Outside Tatum. The 15-footer. And here's Brown for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Edwards against Brown. Outside Tatum. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the right side. Edwards against Brown. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Brown's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Brown against Edwards. Here's Prince. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Horford, a screen on Russell. Back to Williams. Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Prince. Hounded by Tatum. Outside Edwards. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Tatum. There's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Russell.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so Smart nails them both. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Russell. Out to the wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Horford with a steal. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Tatum with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston. The Timberwolves trail.
2 minutes.
Outside Edwards.
Boston foul. Foul. Horford. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And he can't get the first one.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
That one misses. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Now here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Outside Russell. Edwards against Brown. Towns is screen on Smart to the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. A shot to stop the drought. The shot by Towns, no good. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Towns. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Williams finds Brown. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And Edwards slams it in.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown. From downtown. Minnesota with a rebound. Oh, deflected. And that's not going to go. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defense.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Tatum. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. On target from range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Russell. Now here's Towns. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Brown against Edwards. Pass to Prince. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Tatum gets the bucket. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Brown. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Edwards with it. Picked up by Tatum. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Smart passes to Tatum. And he lobs it up. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford. Takes the three. 5 to shoot.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brown. Now Towns. Back to Edwards. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Smart outside. Outside Brown. Back to Smart. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Brown passes to Tatum. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. Russell pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Tatum from long range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Brent's on the attack. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She scored. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels, and it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Brogdon. Jackson on the wing. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brogdon. And the layup falls.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close. And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Goes up on the baseline. Offensive rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Griffin finds White. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Here's Jackson. Outside for Gallinari. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Noel drives in. Count that bucket.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Now here's White. He's covered closely.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Up top, Anderson. Pass to Noel. And he lobs it up to the rim. A slam dunk by Reed.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. White with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Driving inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Personal foul.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. A minute 29 left in the third quarter here. Tatum passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Edwards against Brown. Shot is up. Here's Towns outside for Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 9.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for. Setting the table for his guys.
Edwards against Brown. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Smart. Back to Edwards. For the lead. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And Brown with the stuff.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown, is at it again.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Towns a screen on Brown. To the wing on the left. This for the tie. Towns can't get it to go. And stolen by Edwards. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. And we're just... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Smart. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Celtics on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Towns finds Edwards. Pass to Prince. Clock at 4. To tie it up.
Just such a menace. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
Prince can't hit. He shoots. Tatum's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Outside Russell. Towns against Horford. Towns down low. And the shot's good.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Outside, Brown. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Horford passes to Williams. Good work defensively by Towns.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Tatum finds Williams. Out to Horford. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He is so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Shot is good by Edwards.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And here's Tatum. Horford in the high post. Outside, Brown to stop the run. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Edwards. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance. the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Boston, no good that time either.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Prince. And another three from Minnesota.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it was not safe.
Knocks down the triple.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. 4-3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here's Brown for 3. Pure from three-point range.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. From the arc. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics on offense. Smart for 3. That shot off the mark. Russell with the ball. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their